Hey everybody, working on the curved triangle build here with the new body, and the claw block is all dry, and the touch-up paint on the bottom of the bridge post is also all dry. And everything is looking pretty good here. So, but I think the neck still needs a little bit more attention. It's just a little rough on these corners here on the frets, maybe up to about the 12th or so. It's not rough on these corners, but it is rough on these corners just a little bit. So I think I'm going to touch them up with a fret end dressing file. Wintertime, just a touch of fret sprout, I do believe. Just a touch. So just kind of round down these ends a little bit. There we go. Now, gotta remove the scratches. One of my bag of small tools and erasers. Hopefully this will work. Should work. Get up on the edge of it, go across the top, Get across the other edge. Come across the top. Get this end here. And yeah, that's looking pretty good. And then just continue with the other grits. So that's these guys here are not, come on, focus, dumbass. Okay, so let's see if we do this here. Can we do this? Come on, camera. It's such a pain filming fret ends. Did you ever notice this? Okay. Okay. So, yeah, this camera just sucks. Alright, well, I'd show you the difference, but the camera can't really even pick it up, so I guess you'll have to take my word for it. This one, it's like the bottoms are almost rounded, and these are still kind of rectangular. So, sorry folks, maybe I should drop bucks on a real camera or something. I don't know. I've been so wiped in the market, though. Anyway. These are turning out really nice, so I think I'm going to have to do the whole fretboard. Yeah, I've only done these two, so time to put the whammy on it. Okay, I did these 12 with the file, and the rest of them weren't that bad, so I just went ahead and it was almost like the edge was the wood, it was more the wood than the frets, so I went ahead and rolled it with this stuff right here, and yeah, it didn't get much, but it made a difference. And yeah, it gave it a fresh rolling, and now I need to go back and hit the ends of the frets with the erasers again. Well, I got up to about here with the 180, and I hit here number 12, and it's like, I can tell the difference. These are, well, these are, you know, fine for pretty much any guitar. They're not as nice as these. So, I think I'm going to do the other 12. Well, it took a while, but they're all done. And I ended up more or less doing the quarter sphere thing on the end. So yeah, ball ends, hot dog frets, whatever you want to call it. Hemispherical, even though they're only a quarter of a sphere and not a half of a sphere. But yeah, what's commonly referred to as hemispherical fret ends. I wasn't really intending on doing that, but that's more or less the way they turned out, is pretty much hemispherical. So there you go. And it did occur to me that that means this thing's going to be more or less impervious to fret sprout going forward. So that's cool. And that's a reason other than bling to actually do this to frets, which means it might be what's best in guitar design would be the quarter hemisphere or hemispherical fret ends, just to put it in the vernacular. Yeah, hemispherical fret ends might be a best practice because of the fact that it makes it more or less impervious to fret sprout. So there you go. Yeah, Onward and upward. Yeah. I watch too many Crimson videos, and so I pick up a lot of those sayings and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, on to whatever's next. Oh yeah. Speaking of best practices, I'm trying a new one here, and that is an actual like to-do list for a build, an ordered to-do list, so that I can make sure I don't forget anything. One, because I'm famous for that, and number two, so that I make sure I do everything in the right order. Because I found myself here, doing some things, and then I had to go back and after I rolled the edges, I had to use the fret erasers again, and yeah, a penny a forethought will save a pound of work, kind of a thing. So, yeah, according to this, the next thing is I need to adjust the truss rod. Okay, taking a look here. Looks like we got a bit of back bow. I don't know if you can hear that rocking or not, but yeah, it's actually rocking. You can see it moving a little bit over here. And we also have a back bow on the fret plane, definitely. Once again, it's rocking. And I don't know if you can see that either. Yeah, you can feel it. You can't see it necessarily, but yeah. So it looks like I need to adjust the truss lot. It's bowed this way a little bit, so I need to adjust it back flat. Okay, I've reduced the amount of back bow, and the fret plane's flat now, but the fingerboard itself, which way am I? Yeah, that's the right way. Fingerboard itself still has some back bow in it, but the important thing is that the fret plane is flat, so I'm going to leave it where it's at. Okay, according to the to-do list here, putting the bridge on's next. Let me grab it. Here we go, on bridge. Let's see. One of these knobs here. About this knob. So, I think I screwed this one in too far. I was playing around with them yesterday. It's a 3mm. Okay, yeah, there we go. So there's the bridge. And then springs, 5 springs. Oh my God. Wonder if we're going to need all this. They must be weak springs or something. Well, we'll start with one. Oops. Yeah, I'm going to have to put some strings on and stuff. Most likely. That'll work for the moment. All right. Really want to watch me untangle this stuff? Actually, it's not that bad. You find the fat string, your number 6, which is this guy. Get them kind of straight. Then because of the fact that they're all taped together like this, you can usually just pull it out pretty easily. Come here, number 6. Assuming you can get them apart. Okay, I think I got it. There we go. Now at this end. There it is, on number 6 string. So, it looks like it was right about there. Come on, thing, cooperate. There you go, underneath. Getting there, slowly but surely. There. It's on. Okay, now we can see what's up with our bridge height and stuff. We finally got a string on it. Okay, nut height. Let's start at this end. So nut height is looking pretty good. And come down here. Action at the 12th is a little low. Action at the 24th. Hold on, stuff in the way of the camera stand. Out of the way, stuff. Need a bigger shop. action at the 24th. We're pretty much like right on it. And the bridge here is kind of kicked up. Yeah. At a rather high angle. So, yeah, it's going to need, the bridge is going to need to come up a lot. Yeah, a lot, it looks like. The string's going to need to be, yeah, I can't see, my fingers in the way, sorry. All right. Okay, right about there is the correct action at the 24th. So you can see where the height of the string is here right now with the bridge all cocked up this way. And it's going to need to be an additional 2 or 3 mil higher than that. So if it's already up, maybe it's probably, you're supposed to probably have to come up maybe 5 mil or something. It's looking like. Yeah, I hope they're still stable, but they're in there nice and deep all the way, so it should be okay. All right, time to raise the posts, I guess. Take a little tension off of this thing. There we go. Nice and floppy again. Water post, 3 mil. Up we go. Tighten this string back up. Just let the string tension hold the post. I mean the bridge. Tighten it up until the bridge is level. Right about there. Okay, what we got? Needs to go higher. There it is. Somewhere right around there. Okay. That might be a little high. Yeah, it'll probably be right around that. Let me bring it up a half. Trying to estimate where the string will lie when it's brought up to tension and the bridge is level. All right, that's probably good. Now the big question is that post out too far? Dangerously far. And probably not. Guess there's only one way to find out, huh? You try it, and if it breaks, then you need a better solution. Okay, I'll go ahead and put the rest of these on. Well, best laid plans. The claw block has started to develop a crack. I heard it going as I was tightening it up. I actually had to put all 5 springs on it. Apparently these springs are very weak. I might have to try to fish up some stiffer springs, but right now this claw block's about to let loose. So in fact, you can see it wiggling. I could just rip that off right now, probably. Yeah, I was thinking earlier that except for, like, making bodies and other wide stuff, there's really no reason to be using the plywood. I should be using solid pine, 2x4 spruce, basically. So, looks like I'm going to have to make another claw block, take all this stuff apart and make another claw block. So much fun. Well, Rome wasn't built in a day, right? Yeah, you can see here, I'm just taking out this first screw, and the second screw is coming out by itself, basically. So, yeah, there it is. So much for that claw block. Over we go. Off comes the bridge. And tape that stuff up so it doesn't get tangled. One more. Okay, string should be safe. Now, get this stuff out of the way. Flip it over. Grab the hammer and the chisel. Now, unfortunately, I put a ton of glue on this. This could take a while because of the fact that I put a ton of glue on it. I suppose the other option is to glue this thing back together. Well, we're kind of going all the way around and nothing's happening. Sort of thinking about it, but only sort of. Alright, well I'm going to whack away at this for a bit. Okay. It didn't take too much longer, and I got it, so that's cool. I'll fab up a new block, I guess, and sand this down with some 80 grit or something a little bit, just to get it even. Take the chisel and clean up this little bit that's still stuck on it. And yeah, so more cutting and dyeing and clear coating and paint shop. Well, I lucked out and found some 3/4 inch thick clear pine left over from that one right there. Yeah, in fact, you see that curve there, and you see, kind of hard to see, wait a sec. We have zoom. Yep. Where are we at here? Okay, this guitar, and you see the headstock here. That's all the zoom we got. But yeah, you can see the headstock right here. It's got some brown crap where the fretboard used to be glued on, and but you see this curve on the left side for the headstock, and that actually matches this curve right here. That's where that piece of cutoff came from. So, enough of that little cutoff trivia. Am I doing this right? It keeps like there. Okay, so back to this thing. Yep, solid, clear, not free pine. I think you get the idea. I'll be back. Okay, all faces have been sanded. Remember, this is going to be purple, so a little bit of blue is not going to hurt. And all the edges have been beveled. And now it's time to dye. Wow, this one's a little smaller than the last one, and it actually fits in. Cool deal. That was quick and easy. Drying cam, anybody? Okay, we're approaching half an hour, so I think that's going to do it for this episode. In the next episode, I'll be clear coating the new claw block and cleaning up this stuff here and gluing on the new claw block, drilling it first, gluing it on, and stuff like that. And then I'll put the bridge back on and pick up where I was before. So until then, everybody, have a good one. See you all later.